Hi, my name is Yasu, and then I'm taking antidepressant right now. And I just want to share my story for the first 2 weeks of taking antidepressant. The medication that I'm taking is Effexor. I'm not sure if that's the name in English. I'm not sure, but in Japanese it's called Effexor. But that's the medications manufactured or originally developed in the US. So this is just my story. So I actually suffered from a lot of side effects, and then my doctor told me originally that most likely I would have to actually suffer from the side effect. But if I suffer from side effect, that can mean that it might be working actually, and especially for the first 2 weeks it's gonna be very painful and difficult to go through. So he really encouraged me to be patient, and if I really go through a lot of side effects, then he said that he's gonna prescribe other medications to put those side effects under control. So I was well informed. I thought I was ready for it, but it was actually very tough. So the side effect, uh, basically um, on the first day, my head feels I had a light head, a little bit like dizzy, and then especially on the first day, like my sense to the temperature, the body, my body sense to the temperature has really changed. Because right now, it's super hot in Japan. Even like at night, we need an air conditioner, but on that night, I didn't have to turn on the air conditioner because somehow my body kind of felt that it's not hot at all. So obviously that's one of the side effects that I was suffering from. Other thing is that I couldn't focus on anything at all, and then I kept having very unsettling feeling, and then I didn't feel hungry at all. Um, so I decided to take it at night, every night, once a day. But one of the biggest thing, especially for the first 2 days, it was the actually nausea. I thought I would be okay with it, but I was already suffering from the depressions and I didn't feel good. I felt really bad. I I felt like completely out of control. And then even though I was informed that the medication wouldn't make me feel any better right away, I thought I was okay, but on top of what I was actually feeling, and then the medication made me feel a lot worse. It was a very hard things to actually get through. So luckily, I had prescribed sleeping pill. So when I started feeling nausea and everything, I just simply took the sleeping pill and then went to sleep. But after 2 days, there's no nausea. So, but there's also I had a major mood swing. It's a big emotional roller coasters. So that was something very hard for me to control. Maybe that's not something for me to control, but I never felt that much emotional upside downs in such a short period of time, which cannot be controlled. And then there's a part of me that I can think and feel logically. So maybe that's why I was able to get through everything. But I kind of felt that there is complete different person in me that I couldn't really control. So it was really tough. but also for me interesting to actually experience that. I think I can say it now because I feel much better now. So those are the side effects. But after 7 days, everything has become more solid, more stable. I don't feel nausea anymore. I was able to focus a little bit more, and then my emotional swing, like roller coaster status, it got stabilized. So, to conclude, what I'm trying to say here is that this medication seems to working well on me. I actually glad that I listened to my doctors and then put myself together to get through those tough, time of suffering from the side effect. I feel a little bit more energy. I can actually think more clearly. So it seems to be good for me, but like still I'm suffering from side effect that I don't really feel hungry. That's one thing. And then if you don't feel hungry, even though let's say if I don't feel hungry and my hobby was like eating something good and drinking, which I don't do that anymore, I don't really feel like eating anything like fancy or delicious because I don't feel hungry at all. The other thing is basically nothing much. After 7 days stabilize, it's almost 2 weeks, except me not feeling hungry. I feel pretty much centered and stabilized. So we'll see how this is gonna play out. But this is what I'm going through so far for the first 2 weeks of taking antidepressant. And I just remember one thing, which is that when I started taking the medications, and I was listening to one of the songs by Hikaru Utada. The name of the song is called One Last Kiss, which was used for the Evangelion's latest movie. I was listening to her song, and then suddenly the lyrics came into my head, and then I got surprised because I could understand what she really meant. So I got surprised, me being surprised, and I didn't know why I got surprised. So probably before I was listening to a lot of songs, but maybe I couldn't really understand the lyrics because of my conditions, and now it's really coming to the head. So if that's a sign, then I'm glad that I'm started to doing the drug treatment. The other thing is that I stopped drinking coffee because I'm not sure if this is anything to do with the medications, but after I started taking the medications and then I drank coffee, I could feel that my heart is beating so fast and so loudly, and then it makes me feel very uncomfortable. Probably because my brain catches that my heart beating and everything, and then makes me feel that I am in danger or like panicking mode. I'm not sure how my brain works, but that's just my assumption. So I stopped drinking coffee. That's the major change. I think that's pretty much it. But that's my story of taking the antidepressant. And if there's anyone who has story of yours, please share it with me because I want to know more about what's really going on. So for now, じゃあね、バイバイ。